Yo, Wase, what do you think about this?
Mimi naona Genz kwa sababu walizaliwa juzi ma 1996. Naona ni kama mkusomeshwa kitu ilikuwa inaitwa loyalty pledge. Sisi tukiwa watoto tulisomeshwa. Si ni hao millennials unasikia?
Now that is the biggest brainwashing tool that I have seen, which was being used among school-going children during the times of Moi. I do not know whether bado wase huwa wanasema loyalty pledge in schools. I sure hope they don't. The first line of this pledge is, I pledge my loyalty to the President of the Nation of Kenya. If we still have this pledge being recited in schools, please, I think we need to review it with a lot of seriousness. We cannot be loyal to people. Tunafaa kuwa loyal kwa vision yenye wako nayo for this nation. Huyo mseke mka siku moja amekuwa corrupt aibebe zote, are you still going to be loyal to him? Mke siku moja amue anataka kuuza airports and sijui minefields that we have in this nation and public land, are we supposed to still remain loyal to them? We can't call them out for corruption. The opening line is very clear. We are loyal to you as a person, whether you decide to steal from us or you kill us or you ama ututese, we are still loyal to you, and that is a problem. We need to review it. It is very outdated, it is backward, and for sure it is out of time. Children need to know that you don't become loyal to a person regardless of their tribe, of their position in governance or whatever. We are supposed to show honor to them that are in authority, not loyal to them. We are loyal to the vision that they have concerning the nation or concerning where they are serving in the area of ministry in the government, but we are not loyal to them as an individual. The day they decide to mess us up, we shall call them out and we shall remove them from office.
Waseme eti wananchi wasiongee mambo ya Ruto must go. Na mimi nataka kusema sahi, Ruto will go by force and by fire. Na Ruto akiendelea venye anaendelea hivi kunyanyasa wa Kenya, sisi kama Genz, ile siku tutachukua hatamu ya uongozi 2027, tutaweka Ruto ndani.
The politics of being loyal to a specific individual are very much coming to an end in Kenya, and we are beginning to have a conversation of huyu mtu mwenye mnasema ni wetu ama kama si wetu, what are his ideologies? What is the vision that he has for this nation? What is the vision that he has for this constituency, for example, or this county? That is where we are getting to as Kenyans. Because it is this politics of being loyal to a person that has brought us to the mess that we are in this nation. That is the reason why a whole entire parliament of very learned individuals will sit down and pass a bill that does not make sense. Pass a policy that does not benefit Kenyans. It benefits very few individuals in this nation. It is because of that loyalty to a person. But once we begin to have a conversation of what are his ideologies, what does he believe in? Does he believe in the idea of communism, for example, capitalism? What idea does he has for us as a nation to come out of the debt crisis that we are in? And you see, even in the future, we shall very easily be able to call out now leaders whom we have elected. Right now, there are people who are folding their hands. They cannot say anything because mtu wao amemess nchi vibaya sana. But when we stop being loyal to individuals and start being loyal to the vision that they have, the ideologies that they possess, and their ability to solve problems in this society, then once they get up, then begin to appear as if ni kama wanavia from it, it will be very easy for us to call them out and say, hey, we elected you because of this, but now whatever you are doing, we don't agree with it. And that is how we shall be able to advance as a nation.
The Genz, it does not end up there. Let it flow downwards up to the county, even the ward level, so that we get what we want for a country.
By the way, for those who are saying that they will take Ruto's money and not vote for him, let me tell you something. This is what you're doing. This hospital is in this condition because of you. The money that would have been used to develop these hospital facilities so that it's not leaking, at least the roof, is being used to bribe you to go to that meeting. So you are actively participating in this thievery that is going on in this country. So usijidanganye at you'll take the money and not vote for Ruto. You are actively participating. This money is cursed. Have you seen how these guys are behaving after being given that cash? And you guys want to take the money. Worst of all, you want to even take the food from your enemy.
Is it true that we have bad infrastructure in Bungoma because somebody in Murang'a refused to build infrastructure in Bungoma?
No. Ask your leader.
The people of Bungoma have leaders in the parliament. They have their representatives in the cabinet.
They have a governor.
They have a governor. How comes that the resources do not trickle down to that area and they want us to blame people from another area? Ati sasa watu wa Mount Kenya walikataa kujenga barabara Kandui. Wait. Is it true that we do not have electricity in Rongo constituency because a member of parliament from Kikuyu refused to do that?
Yes. Yes.
They want us to believe. They want us to believe.
Jambo kutoka Baringo. Wanaongea mambo ya Bungoma.
I want to tell you this. I want to tell you this. That as a country we cannot be proverbial ostriches, pretending not to see what the problem is. Hatuwezi kuja hapa wewe una support serikali na unaanza kulia. What are you doing to change the problem? Mimi nilishangaa juzi ati sasa for the first time in the history of our country tutakuwa tunakutana na KDF officers in hotels wakikula chapo madondo. Kumekuwa na mapresident wenye walikosa cha kufanya, lakini hawakuchanganyikiwa kiasi kwamba wanaondoa food subsidy kwa jeshi. Na nimeamini ile msemo inasema kabla Mungu akuue lazima akufanye mwenda wazimu kwanza. So kuna mistake zingine ni Mungu anasababisha sifanyike. Mistake kama hii ya kuondoa food subsidy kwa jeshi. Nikimaliza Mr. Speaker, I am telling the people of government. Unajua watu wa roho mbaya hawawezi naona. Hata ukijengewa buchari ya nguruwe kwa nyumba hawezi ukaona. Protect me Mr. Speaker from heckler.
Huyu anaitwa Bilo Isaac Hassan. Huyu ni the county secretary of the marginalized county of Mandera. He's in Dubai flaunting riches. Saa zile watu wa Mandera wana complain hawana chakula, hawana maji, hawana madawa kwa hospitali, hawana mabarabara, and they say that they are marginalized. Marginalization ended in 2010 with the accession of the 2010 constitution. Yet hapa watu wanaambiwa kijinga na Ruto eti you're being targeted by the Kikuyus. The Kikuyus are your enemies. Very stupid guys.
Mimi na address Mr. Junet Mohamed. Mr. Mohamed Junet tangu achukue ubunge ameenda miaka 15. Barabara zote za Suna East hazijatengenezwa, ziko na mashimo. Mr. Junet, hasa sisi jamii ya Wamaragoli tukitafuta kitu yoyote Junet anatunyang'anya. Junet ametufanyia ufisadi muda mwingi sana. Na Mr. Junet, mimi na kuaddress kama mtu wa Kakirau Ward, na kuaddress hivi watu wako ambao umechukua, ambao umeweka kwa ofisi, hao watu wote ni wafisadi. CDF watoto hawasomi, upande wa security hakuna security. Mr. Junet, wakati tulikuchagua kuwa mjumbe wetu wa Migori kutuwakilisha na kutusaidia, kitu Mohamed Junet ulifanya, ulihama Migori ukaenda Uyugis. Vitu zako unafanyia Uyugis. Na kwa saa hii tumechoka na wewe Mr. Mohamed Junet. Tunaomba sana Mr. Mohamed Junet utuachie nafasi. Tuchague yule mtu anaweza kutufanyia kazi Suna East, Kakirau Ward.
Ruto kwangu ni mafi. Mimi natambua Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala jalla jalalu. Jalla jalalu. Jalla jalalu. Jalla jalalu. Mungu, mimi naitwa Abdi Ibrahim Sheikh kutoka Moyale. Mimi sina mbaya wa Kristo mwenzangu. Mimi leo kuna shida hapa kusema Waislamu mwenzangu, ile kiongozi wangu wote Waislamu wote sheitani. Kutoka Duale, kutoka Bare Maalim, kutoka Joho. Hata sikie mimi sauti yangu. Mimi nafuata amri ya Mwenyezi Mungu Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Nafuata amri ya mtume wangu Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Yule shaitani ni munafiki. Yule shaitani ni munafiki. Dua shaitani ni munafiki. Dua shaitani ni munafiki.
So you believe that ever since 25th of June, the mood in the country has not actually changed?
It has not changed.
And we are actually witnessing a continuation of the same.
In fact, if you ask me, the people are getting more and more angry because there are more job losses today, this year, than it was last year. The cost of living keeps going up. The consumption power of people to participate in the economy is reducing every day. Things are out of reach for most Kenyans. They cannot afford basic services. They cannot afford the basic needs of a human being. Many people are struggling. We may sit here and pontificate, but the reality on the ground, what people are going through, it's painful.
Okay.
And hence, there is no political formation. Even if all politicians in this country were to join government, to form one administration, if that formation is not about addressing the economic question, primarily, it's the economic question. If it's not addressing the economic question, I'm sorry, the chance will just keep going up. This tall MP, Wanyama, standing up to say that we are going to isolate the mountain, and he has no regrets to say that we are going to unite the rest of the country against Mount Kenya, trying to imply that the problems of Kenyans are Kikuyus. Kikuyus are not our problem. Our problem is the failures of Kenya Kwanza, led by William Ruto. Kikuyus have nothing to do with the shift share. They have nothing to do with the university funding model. They have nothing to do with the cost of living. They have nothing to do with the odious debt that William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta took, and William Ruto is still taking. Kikuyus have nothing to do with the dilapidated infrastructure in this country. Kikuyus have nothing to do with the joblessness that the Kenyan people are facing. Kikuyus have nothing to do with the total despair that everybody is witnessing in this country. So our problem cannot be Kikuyu. Our problem are the failures of a regime. And the Kenyan people, those who are woke, should be able to reject this gaslighting by Kenya Kwanza and William Ruto.
Nilisema Raila ameenda kwa Ruto. Na tuliona wakati Uhuru alienda kwa Raila kumsupport Raila, alisema ameenda kwa Raila kama yeye Uhuru Kenyatta na kura yake moja. Hata kama Wakikuyu hatamsupport, lakini yeye atamsupport Raila na kura yake moja. Sasa iko hivi. Raila ni juzi wamesign ile MOU na Ruto. Na wananchi wakati alizunguka Kenya akisema anachukua maoni ya wana Kenya, alisema wananchi walimwambia, baba, tunaumia, uchumi inatufinya, serikali inatukanyaga, usiende kuungana na serikali baba. Lakini baba ni nani? Ulikataa kusikia maoni ya wananchi, ukaenda huko na ulafi wako. Sasa sahi Wakenya wako na wewe, ndio mwanzo. Sio Kisii peke yake, bali ni Kenya mzima. Popote utakapotembea utarushiwa mawe. Raundi baba, ndio mara ya kwanza utarushiwa mawe Kenya hii, kwa sababu umeamua kwenda kinyume na wananchi wa Kenya. Kama unataka amani, enda kwa Ruto, mwambie Ruto, nimejaribu kwanza kukuuza Kenya, lakini Wakenya wamekataa, mimi siko na wewe. Utapata amani.
In 7 days, the government is expected to release a list of appointed secretaries, and serious vetting process is ongoing.
So after doing my amazing masters in finance, I went ahead and did 2 more PhDs. One in finance and another one in research.
20 billion!
Mademu wanaitangwa chicks. Ni juu wako na fedha. Andika hiyo.
Calculus E, Community Development E, Financial Accounting, HIV and AIDS E, Financial. In fact, get out of my class!
Una mattina mi sono alzato, oh vela ciao.
Newborn babies are being tear gassed in the hospital. What do you have to say about the 7 billion that went missing in your office?
And don't buy into the political rhetoric of trying to divide you into tribes.
Yes.
Our problems are not tribal. There is no Kikuyu problem, there is no Kalenjin problem, there is no Luo problem, there is no Somali problem. There is no Kamba problem.
Yes.
Shift share knows no tribe. The university funding model knows no tribe.
Yeah.
Joblessness knows no tribe. All these problems that we point out,
yeah,
they do not know any tribe. So you count 9th of August 22, to 8th of August 2023. That is 1 year. So that when we are starting 9th of August 23, we have now moved to the next year. So year 1 is 9th of August 22, ends on 8th of August 23. That's year 1.
Okay.
Year 2 is 9th of August 23 to 8th of August 24. Year 3 is 9th of August 24 to 8th of August 25. Year 4 is 9th of August 25 to 8th of August 26. Then the most important is year 5, running from 9th of August 2026, ending on the 8th of August 2027. Write that one down. Year 5 runs from 9th of August 2026, and it ends on the 8th of August 2027. You are told in Article 136(2)(a) to find the second Tuesday in August inside the 5th year and conduct your elections. Can only be in 2026. If it had said after 5 years, we will have done it in 2027. If it had said every 5 years, it will have been in 2027. But it said inside the 5th year, 9th of August 26 to 8th of August 27. Find the second Tuesday in August.
Does the president know Mempangia hivi? Yo, so basically elections in 2026.
2026. But legacy politicians have been lying to Kenyans. And our people are suffering for lack of knowledge.
So si tulikuwa nangoja kufanya election 2027.
I am now struggling with a nation that seems to think and forget that a president is entitled to a 5-year term. He's not. How are we going to achieve this? We'll achieve this purely by saying, adherence to the Constitution, go and look at your Constitution, second Tuesday of August in the 5th year, conduct your elections. Pure and simple. Are there any budgetary implications of this? Of course, we finance our elections management body every year, and we make provisions on the conduct of those elections. And so the budget implications of it are not out of the ordinary. They are the usual financial commitments the Kenyan people make whenever they are supposed to donate their sovereign power to their democratically elected representatives. There are supporting cases in support of this. I'll say this. One thing Kenyans need to understand. The structure of our constitution adopted the American model. That is why you have a Supreme Court. You have a bicameral parliament. You have a pure presidential system. This model was moving away from the Westminster model, mixed member, which was a quasi-presidential and quasi-parliamentary system. We went purely presidential system. And if the American Constitution was at the background of our drafting, and we've adopted those structures, we equally adopted the 4-year term limits for elected offices. But for certainty, the Constitution of Kenya adopted that the elections are held on the second Tuesday of August, in the 5th year, inside the 5th year. So you are guaranteed a 4-year term. Then on the second Tuesday in August, we conduct elections in that 5th year.
Okay. All right.
Sasa hii leo tumpatie tu lakini.
Yes, let's.
I find that the more crooked you are in the Kenyan political arena,
the quicker you succeed. I don't know why. They don't, and I say the electorate seem to want these tainted people. I don't know what's wrong with them. If they have a chance to choose somebody who's straight, who's on the surface of it looks reasonably straight, they're not interested. They want these ones that lie to them, these ones that cheat them, these ones that run. Provided he has bags of money to spread around, they're quite happy.
Hey CJ, what do you have to tell young people?
Young people, please make sure that you have registered. And when the registration of voters comes, let everyone register. Let everyone register. That is the most important thing I can tell you as of now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nyamisa, what do you think?
I agree with you. Make sure you have your ID and make sure you're registered as a voter.
Exactly.
Register as a voter, as CJ has said.
Thank you.
One term is real, one term is unstoppable, and no violence. We need peace, but one term is real. Hii hata Mungu ameweka sahihi. Hii kampuni ya profesa na dokta sio ni ikiwaka. Hata mtoe pesa ngapi, mshuke juu, mshuke chini, muende kando, muende katikati. Hii one term is real. Asi machezo.
Saizi nguvu imebaki ni ya maandamano peke yake, si ndio? Akitaka kwenda unamuitishia Uber chap. Hakuna kubembeleza punda kwa mteremuko. Mwambie
enyewe Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. Wash fire, Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go.